Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ah, sí, muy bien. ¿Y tú también? Ah, sí, gracias, por favor. Hello, everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to the pre-stream, which will not be too long today, because unfortunately tonight I've got some stuff to do that is not fun stuff at all. Busy work. Busy work for this mortgage process that I've been going through. Yes. So welcome to the pre-stream. Tonight's weekend preview is going to be a great one because this is a special week. Within 2 days, I'm literally going to run the gamut of everything that I've been working on over the past several weeks. We're going to touch upon everything. We're going to have a new game this week. For me, I'm very excited for this week because it's a special week. Even though typically when I have time off, that's just exactly what it is. It's time fully off. This week instead, I'm going to be vlogging a lot. Similarly to how I vlogged last month when I was in Seattle, I'm going to be vlogging my home area. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright. Yes. So I'm excited about that. I'll explain all of that in the weekend preview. We got returning things like Final Fantasy X, which might finally end. We've got so much stuff going on. I'm excited. More MLB. It's going to be a great week, regardless of the fact that if you're into the gaming footage or if you're into my vlogging, it's going to be a good one for everybody. And so I want to personally thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for putting up with all of this hoopla and all of these shenanigans that have been going on in regards to my impending move to the state of Washington. I know that for the past 2 months it's thrown a monkey wrench into my usual stuff. I know that, for the next 3 months probably again it's going to keep changing and keep shifting and keep moving shit around that normally I would do. But it is what it is. That's how life works. So, thank you for being here. I have returned home from a delicious Mother's Day meal out to a nice Asian restaurant, which myself and my family very much enjoy going to. And returned home on the later side as I expected that I would. Didn't get home till just about 30 minutes ago. So I was not going to be on time for the normal time for the weekend preview anyway. So it's good that I had said up front that I was going to delay it. I did get a fortune cookie, so people are asking me, did I get a fortune cookie? Because if you remember, I had mentioned in another vlog earlier this week that in a fortune cookie at this particular Asian restaurant that I had received a fortune at the end of 2010 when I had gotten laid off from my full-time job and I was starting up YouTube full-time and things were very uncertain. I was very nervous. I opened the fortune cookie and the fortune literally said this: financial troubles are going to be a thing of the past. Now, when do you ever in your life go to a Chinese restaurant, open up a fortune cookie, and get something definitively black and white like that? Usually it's some crazy analogy or proverb or something that's airy that, it's open to interpretation. What could it mean? This literally said you don't have to worry about money, which is what you're worrying about right now because you lost your job. That's literally what the cookie said. So tonight I went to the Chinese restaurant, had a delicious meal. I got the Triple Delight, which is stir-fried beef, chicken, and shrimp, along with mixed Asian vegetables, including baby corns, what do they call that? Water chestnuts, carrots, peppers, mushrooms, right? Delicious stuff. All mixed up. Broccoli. Oh, you can't forget the broccoli. And a delicious kind of soy, but also seasoned sauce, like a brown sweet sauce that they make. Oh, it was so good. Delicious. And of course, I had a delicious shrimp and pork egg roll and a wonton soup. So I'm stuffed, by the way. I'm going to look like I weigh about 50 pounds heavier than I do because I'm so bloated from dinner. So I finally get all that. They come out with the tray, the dessert tray that they give you at the end, which is basically slices of orange and pieces of pineapple with toothpicks so that you can cleanse the palate and use the toothpick if you need to, with fortune cookies as well. And this is it. This is my time. This is my last time I'm probably going to go to this restaurant ever. Chances are I'll never be back to it. This is the restaurant that gave me the big positive boost back when I needed it. So I said, this is it. This is going to be great. I can't believe it. I grabbed a fortune cookie. What could it say? Could it say you're going to have a big positive trip in your future? Could it say, you're about to endeavor on a life-changing journey, but don't worry, things will work out? What could it say? What could this cookie say? So I'm really pondering in my head, wow, this could just say so many different things for things that are going on in my life right now, life-changing things. It's going to be something definitely groundbreaking and riveting. It's going to be amazing. The suspense is building. I grab the cookie. I open it up. I say, what's it going to say? What's it going to say? I eat the cookie. I look at the fortune, and the fortune says, even if you put dancing shoes on an elephant, it does not mean that it knows how to dance. What the fuck? Can we go back to the old company that they used to get fortune cookies from? What the fuck does that mean? Just because you put dancing shoes on an elephant doesn't mean it knows how to dance. Definitely applies to my life right now. Unbelievable. So that was kind of anticlimactic, I can't lie. A little disappointed there. I was hoping for something, maybe a nice positive boost, but no, did not get one. Okay, so stupid. So, I just want to, before we get started here with the weekend preview, cover a couple quick things. Number one, no gameplay stream tonight. This is it. After the weekend preview, we are done for tonight because I need to take the next hour and a half to 2 hours to work on financial stuff to give to my mortgage broker who's working with an underwriter to try to get me final approved for this mortgage. It doesn't look like I have the information that they're asking for in some form. The only thing I'm worried about is that they're asking me for proof that I have a contract with Machinima and Twitch, which I can't do because the contracts have non-disclosure agreements. So I can't send them a copy of the contract because that would be violating the contract. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell I can possibly do to prove that I am under contract with these two companies to make money by making videos. I'm trying to think. Maybe I can send them an amended version, print out page 1 and 2 if I can still even find it, and white shit out, block shit out. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to think what else I could give them tonight. But yeah, so outside of all that, other financial stuff they're asking for, it looks like I should be able to get it done. The problem is it's going to be very time consuming. They want me to do a profit loss analysis for the past 4 months, which means going through all of my receipts, my bank statements, putting all the information into a spreadsheet, blah, blah, blah. It's not very interesting, but it is boring and time consuming. So I have to do that. So there you go. That is basically what they're looking for from me, and that's the work I have to do tonight. Because unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, what a lot of people don't realize is I don't get a paycheck per se. They don't send me a check in the mail. I don't get a pay stub. I don't have some kind of a anything. What I get is a payment via PayPal every month, and it dumps into my PayPal account, which I then just extract to my bank account. That's how it works. There's no payment processing. There's no middlemen. There's no payroll. It doesn't exist. And I mean, in the future, would they think about doing that? Maybe, but they don't do that now. They don't. Everything's PayPal because it's quick, easy, and they don't need any staff to do it. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I have to work on tonight. I have to focus on this. It's important. So no gameplay tonight on stream, guys. But there will be plenty of gameplay the next 2 days. There's going to be plenty of gameplay footage that's going to be uploading over the course of this week, which I'm explaining the weekend preview. All right, and I'm actually about to get started. Even though there's only 321 people on the stream, I got to get started because I got to get to work on this stuff tonight. So the last thing I'll say is this: I do have my air conditioners on now. Unfortunately, it got so effing hot. It was funny because I ended my earlier stream, around 5 p.m. Okay, my time, and at 5 p.m. every day, if it is a sunny day, the sun starts to set behind my condo. And the sun for about an hour to an hour and a half straight beats directly on the back wall of my condo, which literally, no lie, increases the temperature in here from about 20 to 25 degrees during the summer, which is now, I would say now we're starting to get summer weather. We're at 75, 80 degrees outside today. And this place just heated up like a fucking cooker. And I was like, oh my God. And my parents showed up. They walked in. They said, oh, what is going on? How could you live in here? It's like a pressure cooker oven. I was like, well, all right, you're right. Fair point. So I had to turn on my air conditioners, I guess. My 2 air conditioners, which are now pumping. So I'm sure you could probably hear the ambient noise of this air conditioner running right now because it does make noise. And it is what it is. This is what we're going to have to put up with for a couple days. And then when I come back from my time off, we'll see if it's still this warm or if it's cooled down. Chances are, until I move, we're probably going to have to put up with this. The good news is, in my new place in Washington, I will have my own office. I will have an own private setup where I won't need to have an air conditioner in that room because they have, ladies and gentlemen, central air. Yes, central air. So if it ends up being cold or hot, you won't hear it. Amazing. Amazing. So there you have it. All right, everyone. Let's end the pre-stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get started with the weekend preview. It's a wild week, a fun week, and I think that you're going to enjoy it, okay? All righty? Okay. So thanks, everyone. We'll end the pre-stream, and let's get the show on the road.